Monsoon storms are tough, but dealing with your insurance company doesn't have to be. If your home was damaged and your insurance company won't cover the full cost, call Galindo Law. We help Nevada homeowners pursue fair compensation. Call Jonathan Wallner of Galindo Law now for a free claim review at 800-251-1533. That's 800-251-1533.
It's episode 294 of Vegas Revealed. Get ready to move. Jabbawockeez just debuted a new show on the Strip.
We were there with the creators who reveal the secret to 15 years of Vegas performances.
I really do believe we're blessed. You know, we found an algorithm, we found a frequency, and we've been riding it ever since.
SEMA Fest returns to Las Vegas. Some pretty big headliners are announced for the event during one of the biggest automotive conventions of the year.
Plus, we sip, swirl, and giggle. We talk with the hilarious hosts of a new comedy and wine tasting experience.
Dining deals starting at just $1.50. We reveal where to find them and how long the deal will last.
All this and more coming up right now on Vegas Revealed.
Vegas Revealed, presented by Galindo Law, starts now.
Welcome to episode 294 of Vegas Revealed. Dana Roselli and Sean McAllister here. Big shout out to our title sponsor, Galindo Law. If your insurance company underpaid you for wildfire damage to your California home, Galindo Law may be able to help you get some more compensation. Give them a call at 800-251-1533.
Well, here in Vegas, we are headed into Halloween weekend, but there have already been Halloween festivities taking place all over town.
Yeah, and we always have a lot of attractions in town, like the month before, over Halloween, then it like lasts a couple more weeks sometimes, but and then we have a new like attraction that will be here forever, and that's that Universal Horror attraction that's all year round.
Right, over at Area 15.
Right.
So people who want to get their fright in on the most frightful day of the year, this is the time to do it. But then if you want to have frightful festivities any other time of year, you can go and celebrate that over there too.
Yeah, I mean, people have been, I've noticed like in my lobby, because I live in a building, like as of 3 weeks ago, people were dressing up for parties and stuff.
Really?
One girl was sitting outside on a bench and she was all bloody. And I was like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to a Halloween party."
Oh my gosh. Well, that
like,
is a little jarring.
Yes. I mean, she had like fake blood dripping down her. And I was like, "Oh, okay, got it."
Jeez. Well, we went to a Halloween party that was not as gory
Right.
as that.
No. They had some good costumes, though, some people. The theme was icons. You guys were the Teletubbies. Iconic. We had a Selena. Jesus showed up.
Jesus did
holding
show
wine.
up with wine in hand, a box of wine.
Beetlejuice. Like, it's crazy how good some of the costumes can really be.
Dude with a sign.
I was Dude with a Sign. Yes. And I posted it. One of my little signs said, because I had several different slogans, was adults shouldn't wear Halloween costumes. That was kind of my way out from having to really put a lot of thought and effort into it. I'm not much of a Halloween person. However, ironically, I'm dressed up as Dude with a Sign holding the thing. So it's kind of just a funny, here I am dressed up. And then I'm like, adults shouldn't wear Halloween costumes. And then I got a like from Dude with a Sign himself. And I felt like, okay, approved.
Dude with a sign endorsed your costume.
He did. I was like, I'm going to put a hoodie on, jeans, and hold some cardboard. But
well done.
I couldn't think of an icon that I was like looking similar to, because I started thinking like, what would be easier, for me? And I'm like, I don't really look like a lot of icons. I thought about Cher, but somebody said they were going to be Cher, and so I thought,
oh right,
yeah, I'm moving on to something more simple.
Yeah.
So,
well, it worked.
It was fun though, right?
It. And you had us in our Teletubby costumes do a TikTok.
We did. It's on my personal TikTok, Dana Roselli TV. You guys have to see it. Pamela Pumpkin's Halloween workout is a trending thing, and I had Sean and Shane do it for TikTok, and it's off the charts. People are loving it. And you guys really nailed it.
Well, maybe on Halloween, maybe I'll post it on Instagram and tag Vegas Revealed in there too, so that we can share the special moment with everyone.
You definitely need to. You need to share it. It's great. Yeah, those costumes were legit.
Yeah, I was shocked. I wasn't expecting them to be like mascot level costumes.
Anyone needs a Teletubby costume.
We got two. We got green and purple.
For rent.
Yeah.
So happy Halloween, everyone. Stay safe. If you've got kids, going door to door and all that kind of thing. We have so many different safe Halloween events all around Las Vegas. But, you might be listening to this after Las Vegas, too. So we want to talk about other things as well. And one of them is SEMA Fest that's coming up.
Yeah. So SEMA is this big automotive convention that happens here in Las Vegas every single year. Basically, if you think about it like this, like after you buy a car and drive it off the lot, think of all the things that you can do to modify your vehicle. That's the kind of stuff that's on display at SEMA. Any way that you can soup up your vehicle, from tires to, I don't know, engine things, tinting, decals, wrapping, all of it.
I live near the convention center, and I hear a lot of zooping. Zoop up your car, would you just say?
Soup it up?
Soup it up. I hear a lot of souping across the way.
It's
during
probably the
SEMA Fest.
Hoonigans. They're the big ones who are out there and have the tires squealing.
That.
And all of it. The smoke rising up from all the tires, like burning off the car.
That.
Yeah.
I hear a lot of that. I hear a lot of music.
Lots of music.
It's definitely a big deal when it comes to town. Lots of people go to this, right?
It is. It is a huge deal. And part of this is, as you mentioned, Dana, they're doing SEMA Fest, which is like a big festival with some pretty big name music acts that are headlining, including Queens of the Stone Age, the Black Crowes, and Neon Trees.
Mm-hmm.
So that's fantastic.
That's a great lineup, yeah.
Plus, there's going to be a bunch of automotive demonstrations. They're going to be doing drifting out there, motorsports, custom vehicle displays. It's all out there and taking place. SEMA is November 4th through 7th, and SEMA Fest kind of closes it all out on the evening of Friday, November 7th.
Okay. Then I was reading, I saw this little part in the information they sent us that before the music starts at SEMA Fest, that automotive enthusiasts can cap off the week with a rare opportunity to experience the SEMA show during SEMA Show Friday, which is open to the public on November 7th. So
Ooh, very cool.
I feel like that's a cool thing too. Like if you're like, I want to go over there and see it, but I don't want to. Yeah. So I don't know. They do have a website where you have all sorts of different ticket options and things like that. So check them out. You can probably just Google it out. I think it is SEMA Fest. Yes. SEMAfest.com. There's a general admission price, a VIP, the SEMA Show Friday that's open to the public. It looks like that is $140. But I'm assuming, because it says open to the public, that the other days are just for people who are in the industry?
Right.
Okay.
And you need to register ahead of time.
Got it.
Like you would for any other kind of convention. But then, yeah, that Friday is for anyone who just wants to get essentially a day pass to go and check it out. But I've been over to cover it several times in years past. And it really, I mean, it's pretty cool to go and see everything that is a part of SEMA.
Whenever the night ends or the day ends, I always see a big line of cars heading out. It's so funny. They're all souped up, as you call it.
Yeah. It's great.
Well, listen, you can get souped up on wine over at a new show at Crystals at Aria. That's the shopping center that's right next to Aria. Great space. We've talked about this space before. It's where the immersive Van Gogh exhibit is, right next to the Princess Diana exhibit, actually up there. I walked by for the first time the other day.
Yeah. They have some good stuff in that Princess Diana exhibit.
They do. Really nice. But this is called In Poor Taste, and they're doing this show at 5 o'clock, and we went to opening night, and we were very impressed. A, it was very funny. B, you get a lot of wine in your ticket price.
Yeah, the ticket price is what, $69? Mm-hmm. And as part of that, you get they pour you 5 glasses of wine.
Different kinds.
And they're pretty decent pours.
Really
I mean, I've been wine tasting before where you get just like a little sip.
No, this was like half a glass.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if we were special. I don't think so, because it looked like he was doing that around
I looked around the room and looked like everyone was kind of the same level.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty darn good deal in and of itself. If you went to any bar in Las Vegas and got 5 glasses of wine,
we're talking what? $125.
Easy.
Something like that.
Easy. So this
Who
is a
knows?
bargain, first of all. And you get some incredible comedy on top of it.
You do. It was really fun. I loved, like, it felt very like the whole room was involved. We were laughing, and there is some, wine knowledge in there as well, which is cool. So it's a great mix of both. They had us laughing, and then you learn about, the wine that they're pouring in front of you and just about wine in general. So it was really interesting, and I think it's a great addition.
Well, and it's funny because there's in addition to the two hosts, Sweeney Preston and Even Kavanaugh, who you're going to hear from in just a minute. They also involve a sommelier who has all of the wine knowledge.
Right.
And they they do a good job of keeping the mood light, because I know from personal experience, hearing somebody explain wine stuff, if you're not like super into it, it can be a little like over my head or a little dry.
Right.
And they keep it light and they keep it moving, and they kind of make fun of the fact that it can be dry sometimes.
Yep.
So it's a great experience.
It really is. It's a lot of fun. Well, we caught up with Sweeney Preston and Ethan Kavanaugh right before the show started to talk to them about bringing this show here. They're from Australia.
So when people step in here and sit down at a table with the glasses in front of them, what kind of experience are they going to get?
Well, they're going to be met by two very handsome, very charming Australians. That's the first thing that happens.
And when they show up, we'll let you know.
Yeah, the Hemsworths are on the way. We've put in a phone call. And then basically they're going to get their first wine as they sit down. They're going to be told to start drinking it because they're very eager to get started on their wines. And then after that, we get 4 more wines. The show will kick off, and there's a lot of interactivity, a lot of improv, and then we have a wine expert who's going to talk them through the wines as well.
Yeah, I think one of the nicest parts of the show is that you are greeted by the performers on the way in. I mean, what other show really does that in a sort of very informal way? And I think that sort of underscores the vibe of the show. We're trying to sort of push back against this really snobbish sort of attitude that you have in the wine industry sometimes. And I think meeting people where they're at, literally at the door, and sitting them down and saying g'day and having a good time from the get-go is all part of the experience.
Yeah, and that's something that separates us. We're not afraid to speak to the general public. We're happy to come down to their level. That's something we're happy to do.
And some people have accused that of being a cost-cutting measure.
Yeah.
They say, boys, you just want to do it yourselves so you don't have to hire more staff. And that is somewhat true, but it's also nice to chat.
But it actually ends up being more expensive because we have a lot of Purell that we have to go through after we talk to them all.
It's great.
So are you sipping wine just like everybody else is?
Well, it's rude to make people drink alone, so we decided it would be the most courteous thing to do is to enjoy the wines with the patrons as well.
Yeah, I believe it's some sort of underscored thing on our O2 visas that we actually have to drink all the wines, otherwise the Department of Immigration is going to come in and take us home. So.
Exactly. They'll say we're not working. So.
Yeah, drink more, boys. Come on.
Great guys. The show goes through November, and they're hoping to extend. So they might extend at some point. So go out and support them. It's a great time. And like we said, 5 glasses of wine, $69.99. You get to laugh and have a lot of fun. The shows are at 5 p.m., Sean's favorite time.
That's a great time.
Oh, and I do notice there are a few shows on like Friday and Saturdays. They have a 5 and a 7:30.
Oh, good. So regardless, whether you go to 5 or 7:30, that's a good way to start your night.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Yeah. It's great.
Get the juices flowing.
Mm-hmm.
Get ready to go to dinner.
All of it.
A club night.
You'll need to eat after that, after 5 glasses of wine.
You will.
The plan on if you're going, take
Get
an
something-
Uber, a taxi.
Oh,
Monorail.
definitely plan your transportation
Yeah.
and grab a little bite to eat so that you're still walking on your way out.
We also went over to MGM Grand on, when was that? Friday night to see the Jabbawockeez new show. Now, they've been in town for 15 years, but they have a lot of shows that they open, then they close for a little bit, they reimagine it and open it under a new name, like a new theme. And Frequency is this latest edition.
Yeah, and you know what? I knew this, but it didn't like compute until after we went and saw the show. The Jabbawockeez actually like shot to fame on season 1 of America's Best Dance Crew.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was an MTV series.
Yeah.
Where they named the best dance crew, and it was Jabbawockeez.
Yeah, I do remember. And then other people wrote under comments in on our TikTok or something. They love them on So You Think You Can Dance. So I don't know if they were on that too.
Well, I think they were on America's Got Talent at some
Oh.
point. And it wouldn't surprise me if they were on So You Think You Can Dance as well, as either mentors or probably mentors, I would imagine, to hop in there and kind of show the street dance artists how it's done.
Right. Yeah. And you never know. Sometimes people just write things like, so you think you can, and it might have been America's Best Dance Crew.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True.
Like,
very true.
So I don't know, but you're right. They do appear on a lot of those shows. And if they haven't actually been maybe like a contender, they have those special shows a lot of times where they bring on acts.
The alumni who have done amazing things.
And I'm sure they've performed. They do a lot of stuff with F1. They said they'll be back. It's a surprise. We don't know exactly what they kind of pop up somewhere, but they do. Just like the Blue Man Group, they kind of make a lot of appearances.
They do, and rightfully so, because Jabbawockeez are fantastic. As Dana, you mentioned, 15 years performing here in Las Vegas. And on the red carpet, before the show, we talked with some of the creators who talked about the longevity of performing here.
Music always evolves, right? So at the same time, from when we started our first show in 2010, Muse I See, we've had like 5 different, this is our 5th rendition of our new show. And every show, there's always something that's different. We never try to do anything the same. We always try to make sure the music is like keeping up with the times, but still, there's so many other classics that we haven't used yet, or like music that's inspiring. So we just want to make sure that whatever we put out there is inspiring to our fans and to our friends, and even to us as well when we create.
We're taking you on a journey of different frequencies. You know, music puts out different vibes, and people absorb it differently. So we're just taking you on a visual journey of different frequencies.
You know, I really do believe we're blessed. You know, we found an algorithm, we found a frequency, and we've been riding it ever since, and it continues to give opportunity. So we just do our best by putting our best foot forward and treating people the right way, and I think that's how you kind of navigate Las Vegas, I guess, and have longevity, you know?
Yeah, the founders and creators, they're just pumped about this new show. We saw it. I loved it. I thought it was great. I love the use of the different kinds of music.
I was just going to say, there's so many different genres of music that they fit into this performance. And I was ready to I had a bunch of stuff in front of me. I had a camera and like all of our equipment. So I didn't have the leg room to get up and dance, but I wanted to get up and dance.
I know. We did. We had a booth. We were toward the back with I don't know if they were family and friends. I don't know. That's where I was sat, but and they were all up dancing, and you can't help it. You know, like, and I think what you're saying, the across the board genre, it like every song kind of appealed to everyone.
Yeah.
You remember this part of your, oh yeah, that was good. That was the 90s, and that was the 2000s, and that was the 80s.
And like the hair metal bands.
Yeah, they had everything going.
They did.
We won't give away all the songs that they use, but it's great. If you want to have a good time, and they are so talented.
Oh, incredibly. I mean, the way they move, there is one part that I will give away where they use their bodies to create like a gondola that you would see at the Venetian, and they kind of like float across the stage. And I was like, the way that they, without facial expressions, because they have masks on, the way that they express emotion and let you know exactly what you're supposed to know and feel about what's going on up there on stage, I think that's remarkable.
Yeah.
You have to be an incredible performer to do that.
It's true. Because, I mean, even when they're wearing the mask, it makes you concentrate more on their movement.
Right.
That's probably why they do it. So it's not like a distraction or, I don't know. And it makes them really uniformed.
Yep.
I was telling you, I was like, the Blue Man Group, Jabbawockeez. I'm like, they don't have to talk. Like, I could totally go for that for a while. I mean, I've done a lot of events over the last month and a half, and I could use
a lot of talking.
A mask.
Maybe it's time to just put a lawn chair out in the yard and enjoy the nature in silence.
I need a little silence in my life. People do often write to us and say, aren't you guys tired? You're everywhere. Well, the answer today at this moment is yes, I am tired. I want a Jabbawockeez mask or paint me in blue, and I want to walk around, and I'll blink twice.
And by the way, they did have Jabbawockeez masks in the gift shop.
They do.
Right outside the theater.
What do they call it? The walk shop, I think they called it. But yeah, they've got a great gift shop, like you mentioned, right before you go into the show. That was a great theater. I don't know the last time I've been in that theater, or don't remember what it was ever before, but it's a great spot right there on the casino floor. MGM Grand's big, and sometimes like the Friends Experience and MGM Grand Garden Arena and stuff, you have to go down and through the district. You don't have to for this one.
No, it's right off the casino floor. It's basically directly across the way from the box office at the David Copperfield Theater.
Yeah.
So if you go to the ticket window, turn right around 180 degrees, walk to the other wall, and you're going to be at the Jabbawockeez Theater.
Yeah. And both these shows, like In Poor Taste and Jabbawockeez that we just discussed, I feel like you're going to leave feeling good and happy, and they're uplifting shows. If you want to have fun, these two shows are good options. I was just talking with some friends yesterday about Alanis. They went to see her and they loved it. I don't want to say there's been mixed reviews, but we've had a couple comments saying, she did a lot of talking. I'm like, she did, but she did a lot of music too. And every song that you would want to hear from Alanis, you hear. You do. And so my friends that went blind just went to the show, bought tickets on their own to go see. They were very pleased with the way it was done. Good. They loved it as a fan of her music back when, and they felt like they learned a lot. And we were all discussing like her journey and like all the different things and that we learned from it. So, I mean, it is different and it's cool. Does she have, let's see, this drops. Yeah, she has more shows. This drops on
this weekend,
October 30th. No, I think this weekend she's off. And then she's back November 1st and 2nd. She had shows last weekend. She was like 24th, 25th, then 1st, 2nd.
Yeah, because after Halloween is 1st, 2nd. So it's this weekend.
Oh, it's this weekend, right. The 31st is Friday? Oh, yes. Oh, sorry. Yes. Okay, got it. So 1st, 2nd. Yeah, and then she's done? We don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, we don't
For
know.
now, she's done.
For now.
It could be back by popular demand.
California homeowners, was your home or property damaged by wildfires? Even if you have already filed an insurance claim and received a check, you may still be owed more compensation. Don't risk leaving money on the table. Call Galindo Law now for a free claim review. We'll tell you if your insurance company may still owe you compensation. Call 1-800-251-1533 or visit galindolaw.com.
Which also backed by popular demand, Kenny Chesney is doing more shows at Sphere.
Yeah.
He was the first country artist to kick things off there, and he's going to be back in 2026 doing more of his shows.
Yeah, and you saw that one. You liked it.
I thought that was a fun show.
I mean, how is anything at the Sphere not good? It's just such a great experience.
It is. And that one specifically just it was like a beachy party vibe.
Yeah.
Which is exactly Kenny's thing.
Right. How fun. And then Zach Brown's coming in, right?
In December.
NFR. I have some friends flying in for that one. So should be good. I'm going to see New Kids on the Block November 7th. I think. Yep. November 7th. I think I'm going to New Kids on the Block. I've got a bunch of girlfriends coming in from the East Coast, and we are all going in to see New Kids on the Block. Oh, actually, a bunch of girlfriends and a guy friend. Sorry, I can't leave Jeff out. Jeff's coming too. And we're excited about it. I have not seen their new show at Park MGM in person yet. So I've seen them many, many times, but I've been watching some interviews with Donnie Wahlberg recently because he just debuted his new show, Boston Blue. And he was talking about the New Kids residency, saying, that they go a little longer too, that were told, oh, Vegas shows only go, an hour and 10. And he said, we're not doing that to our fans. They're not flying out here or coming here to see us for an hour and 10 minutes. We're doing a longer show. So I don't know exactly how long, but I think it's longer than your typical, hour and 10, hour and 15-minute show.
Well, and based off of the performances I've seen them do before, once they get out on stage and start having fun, I feel like they kind of want to just keep going.
Yeah, they do.
Because they really are legitimately having a good time up there.
They love it.
And interacting with the crowd.
I can't wait to see it. I'm really looking forward to it.
I'm excited to hear all about it.
Yeah. And my friends are going to Wizard of Oz too. So we're doing a lot. They're staying at Virgin. I'm excited to hang out there. So it's going to be a fun weekend in November. Hey, let's talk about this new steakhouse just for people who know the BOA brand. BOA Steakhouse has just opened at the Grand Canal Shops over at the Venetian. And, they have locations in West Hollywood, Santa Monica, Manhattan Beach, Austin, and they had one in Las Vegas.
At Planet Hollywood, I believe.
Planet Hollywood. I was trying to think
That
where
a
it was.
Yeah, I used to love going in there.
It was a hot spot.
It was.
Yeah. Well, now they are over at the Grand Canal Shops, and they are officially open. We have not gone over to see it yet, but hopefully we will get over there soon. But FYI, if you're looking for a new steakhouse, cool vibe, they are now open over there. It says that they have seductive interiors, dry-aged prime steaks, including a signature 40-day dry-aged New York strip and an A5 Japanese Wagyu.
All right.
So if steak's your thing. And then apparently they have legendary sides like the tableside Caesar salad. And everyone always loves a good tableside Caesar salad.
They do. It's dinner and a show.
Yeah.
When you get the tableside Caesar. But everything that I've ever had from Boa Steakhouse has been fantastic.
Yeah.
So you're not going to go wrong with their new location. Again, Boa Steakhouse, now open inside the Grand Canal Shops over at the Venetian. Welcome.
All right, let's do some tips now. Sean, we need to get into these South Point deals, but I wanted to do a quick mention of another tip because they've sent us a little press release here about this event happening a few times. So I feel like we need to get it out there, especially if you like your cocktail.
Oh, I'm all ears.
Okay, Tuesday, November 11th. Mexico City's acclaimed Rayo. Hopefully I'm saying that right, but they are number 5 on the North America's 50 Best Bars of 2024 list. So they're good. They are hosting a 90-minute immersive pop-up at Nocturno Cocktail Bar in the Arts District of Las Vegas.
Okay.
$80 includes 2 tasters, 3 cocktails, and 2 paired appetizers with seatings from 6 to 9:30 p.m. So I feel like that's a good deal. And if you're interested and you want to check out this pop-up with, a really, one of the world's best, this could be a cool thing to do.
Well, good. And now that you know that it's 90 minutes, you can adjust your schedule accordingly and know that you are going to be in and out.
Yeah, 90 minutes of, 2 tasters, 3 cocktails, and appetizers, right?
I wonder how forcefully they're going to have to enforce the... the 90-minute rule. I mean, after 3 cocktails and 2 tasters,
right?
I want to stick around a little bit.
Well, you can go over and do in Poor Taste, the wine show.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so that was a bonus tip, we'll call it. Now let's get into our regularly planned tip.
Right.
Of the day.
Because this is a tip. And this has several bonus tips within the tip.
This is like everything rolled into one. It is the deal of all deals.
I think so.
And this is over at the South Point Hotel and Casino. This is on South Las Vegas Boulevard. A lot of locals go here. It's also a big time spot when NASCAR comes to town, when the rodeo comes to town. South Point is always hopping.
They have an equestrian center, a bowling alley, a movie theater, a showroom.
They do. They have a good spa, too.
Yeah.
I've been to their spa many times.
So this is a spot, and it's always busy when we go there. And
It
they bring
is.
it in because they have deals like this.
Because they have deals just about everywhere. All casino bars and the bowling center. Let's just start out with the drink deals. How about that?
Great.
So all casino bars and the bowling center, they have morning specials from 6 a.m. to noon. You can start the day with morning cocktails for just $2 each, including a Tito's Bloody Mary and a mimosa. Also, you can get a Bailey's Irish Cream and Coffee for
Wow.
$2.
That's amazing. 6 a.m. to noon. That's incredible.
$2 Bloody Mary. My gosh. Great.
Then let's also point out, this is 365 days a year. We aren't talking about a temporary deal here.
Yeah,
all
no
right?
limited time offer here.
7 days a week, and you don't need a player's card. It's not required for any of these deals, which makes it even better. Okay, so here's the other drink special. All-day drink specials, 24 hours every day. Bud and Bud Light, $3. Pendleton Whiskey, $3. City Lights Shine, all flavors, $3. All well drinks and American beer, $4.
Jeez.
Weekend football specials, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 6. All Budweiser products, $2.
Man, you ready for some oysters and clams?
I mean, these are very popular at casinos. People love them.
At the Big Sur Oyster Bar from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m., they do 50% off oysters and clams.
Incredible. Coronado Cafe, midnight to 6 a.m., okay?
So this is the late night crowd.
But shrimp cocktail, $2.95. New York steak and egg, $6.95.
I mean, that's crazy. Crazy good. Miguel's Tequila Bar, Wednesday through Sunday, 3:30 to 6 p.m. You get house and frozen margaritas for $3, and all Mexican beers are $3.
Wow. All right, everyone. You ready for the big final tip?
I feel like we need a drum roll.
I know, something. At the race book and sports book every day, the Vienna beef hot dog is $1.50. $1.50. You can't beat it.
I'm almost speechless.
I know. Seriously, that is a deal.
All of these are killer deals. So if for anyone saying that the value has left Las Vegas, you're clearly not going to South Point.
I know. Man, what a list, right? We put this in the TV show and we had to cut out a bunch because the list was so long. So we thought, okay, the audio podcast listeners need to hear this.
We're going through it all.
Yeah. And again, these are the specials are property wide. They include all casino bars, the bowling center, and then the featured restaurants that we specifically mentioned. But again, no player card required at the South Point.
And you know what? I will tell you another thing. I've gone over there to watch March Madness games as well. And they open up the one of their big convention halls and have screens all around.
Yeah.
And you can just like go in there,
Yeah.
like first come, first serve seating. And then they have a concession stand and you can just like go in and do your day.
Yeah.
And the concessions in there are great.
Yeah.
Reasonably priced, just like everything else is. But where you'd be spending hundreds, if not thousands, somewhere else to get just a place to watch and a food and beverage credit rolled in, like you can just go to South Point and be part of all the festivities.
It's incredible.
It's great. I love what they're doing over there. They've done this. They've had this mentality for a long time, and I'm glad they're sticking to it. And these are great deals. It's a reason to go.
I think it's a reason to end the podcast. $1.50 Vienna beef hot dog. I don't think we can top that.
And for anyone listening, if you find a better deal than the $1.50 hot dog, write in and let us know because we want to share that too.
Yeah, you can always text us. We have a link in our show notes. We have a link in our show notes.
There it is.
All right. Listen, we'll be back next week with more tips, good Vegas gossip. We're actually going to tell you about a new non-smoking hotel that just opened. So that's coming up next week on Vegas Revealed. Have a good one.
We'll talk to you then. You know, Dana, we talk about this all the time. Now more than ever, people are using apps to help them navigate Las Vegas.
Definitely. I can't live without it.
And we have one that covers it all. The best part about it, it is free. Download the VegasNearMe app on the Google Play and in the Apple App Store. But be sure to use the link down in our show notes to download it to your phone now.
Figure out where to park, how much it costs, get full detailed maps of all our hotel casinos, book a restaurant or an Uber. You're also going to find restaurant coupons, sightseeing tour deals, and more. A free app, and it could save you money. We love that. If it's fun to do or see, it's on VegasNearMe.